I'm Kori Ashton, and in this very short video, I'm going to teach you how to create, in just a couple of clicks, a full events calendar inside of your WordPress website. You can have a list view, a month view, and a day view, all for free with the events calendar. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So here's the example of this style of just kind of a landing overview page that you can have, right? This has everything that you would need to have to showcase the upcoming events. You have a list view, a month view, which is really nice if you need to actually have a calendar view like this where you still have the events visible. You can click on them, get a quick glimpse, right? It's got a nice little hover effect, right? As you're looking at that, let's go back to that month view there. You can set by default which view you'd rather have be the first one. You even have a day if you have a lot of events going on. Sometimes that's nice to present. Remember, all of this is inside of the events calendar free version even. So, I mean, that's kind of really nice. Let's go back to that list view, and you can get a really nice overview of kind of what all's here. You see the date here on the left side. You see the title of the event. If you were to go into the individual event itself, again, it has its own landing page. So all of this is made within just a couple of clicks, you guys. You don't have to do any sort of code in order to get this calendar to function like this for you. This is out of the box, easy to roll out and just go. And all of a sudden, these pages are all being made for you. If you needed to, you could go up to the very top of here, grab that URL and send that out and advertise your event, right? If you had a single event that you needed to advertise. It's got this nice little find here. So if we wanted to look for a specific thing like cooking or learning classes or anything like that, if we do find events, there's a lunch and learn right there, cooking class, nice. Anything like that that you need, you can see they've got the nice images here, a spot for your featured image to just present. And of course, if you wanted to, you could come in here and add in any sort of video if you had something like that, any sort of promotional materials, anything like that, a PDF that you need to upload, a form for them to register, whatever you'd like to add to this, you can easily do that. But this kind of solution out of the box is just easy to go, plug and play. Let me show you how to do it. So the events calendar lives in the repository, wordpress.org, right? This is the landing page for it. But you don't really need to come here and click this download button. You can actually get to this straight from your WordPress dashboard. So head into your dashboard, head over to plugins, and we're going to choose add new right here. In this right-hand search area, you're going to type in the events calendar. And of course, the one we're looking for is right here, the events calendar by Modern Tribe, right here, and click install now. And click activate. And once that's active, on this left side now, you have a post type over here for events. So super easy for you to come into and add a new event. You can utilize the powerful tools of tags and categories inside of WordPress so that you can categorize all of your events. If you have e-learning opportunities, if you have cooking classes, if you have different sorts of presenters even, you can categorize them by people presenting. Any way you wanted to do that, you can do that. You've got venues opportunity, organizers, and there are all sorts of tools for you to import calendar events from another calendar if you're already using something. You would go into the settings if you wanted to, and that's kind of the area that when you get in here, you can kind of set up these things pretty easily and quickly. But I just want you to see what it would look like out of the box for you to come in here, click add new event, right? Come in here. This is going to be cooking with Jan. You can add your description here. By the way, this plugin works perfectly fine with Gutenberg as well if you're using that block editor. You're going to choose your date of the event, right? We're going to put that this is happening on July 19th. And this is going to be an early farmer's market, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. all day long. You can have an all day long event if you actually have that. You can certainly put that. You can create a venue if you'd like over here inside of these settings. If you have a regular event happening at like a farmer's market, a consistent location, you can do that so that you can pull from that right away. So I would come in here and just find that farmer's market and drop it in here. You can show the map, you can show the link if you wanted to. And if you had an organizer, a specific organizer, you have that opportunity as well to find that if you wanted to. For the sake of now, I'm just going to move along. If you wanted to send them out to a place to buy tickets or maybe find more information or go view a video or a Facebook group, something like that, you have an opportunity to add anything you like to here. And then you can put event cost if you wanted to in there. What symbol do you want to use? We're going to put that in before, and we're going to say, $12 to join the class. Excellent. And that's really all you need. The only other option that you might want to do is add in that image, that covered image. So you're going to click Set Featured Image, and you can come in there, and let's actually grab this one, and we're going to put in, always want to put in your alt text, right, for accessibility and SEO. Awesome, and set featured image. All right, and then you can go ahead and click Publish. That's simple, that's straightforward. Let's go look at this individual page for the event itself. July 19th, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., $12 cost. There you go. If I had a full description, of course, it would have been here. There's your Google Calendar. Here's more details. There's our link over to our website. If we'd had a specific address, of course, the map would have rendered that. And you've got all the other details that's needed living right here. That easily done. If you wanted to see what the calendar looked like overall, we would come up here and go to events and say view calendar. And that's where, again, you would find that layout inside of your website for kind of this list view, that month view, or again, that day view. You guys, that easily done with a totally free solution. I am all about the events calendar. It is such an amazing tool. And if you're ready to have a little bit of a budget, you can actually get all sorts of other add-ons. They do have an additional free extension for event tickets. So if you're interested in being able to actually have tickets being purchased here on your website, they have another free tool that you can do as an add-on. But they have a lot of premium tools as well, including a brand new one for virtual events that connects with Zoom. It's pretty powerful, pretty amazing. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great WordPress Wednesday. I will catch up with you next time. Bye, everyone.